Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel Magnetize Official. Are you ready to hear some good news? As you can probably tell from my voice, I'm feeling so much better today than I did last week. During our recent collective readings, I was on the mend from being a bit under the weather, which did throw my voice off a little. While I'm still working towards regaining my full strength, I can confidently say that my voice is much stronger than it was. I can't thank you enough for all the positive messages, good vibes, and healing energy you've sent my way during my recovery. Your support truly means the world to me. Click the join button to explore the membership options and see what exciting benefits await you. By joining, you'll get exclusive perks, behind-the-scenes content, and special access to our community. It's a fantastic way to support the channel and get even more out of your experience with us. Speaking of upgrades, I've been tuning into some powerful collective shifts happening right now. Interestingly, many of these upgrades seem to focus on the throat chakra, helping us activate our voices and embrace our true power and authenticity. Each of us experiences this in our own unique way, as we all carry individual soul blueprints, those plans we crafted before we even incarnated into this lifetime. What's fascinating about your soul blueprint is that only you can interpret it. It communicates with you through your intuition, especially during these transformative moments. You might feel strong urges or passions pulling you in certain directions, and I really sense that some of you are being encouraged to lean into those feelings. It's about trusting that passion and allowing it to guide you, even when it feels like you're walking through the dark. You may not have a clear view of how your path will unfold, but there's a beautiful energy around you if you keep taking those steps forward, even when the way seems unclear. Keep going. I want to share an important insight I've been picking up, especially for the divine feminines tuning in. When I mention divine feminine and divine masculine, I'm referring to energy dynamics rather than specific genders. We all embody a blend of these energies within us. So, when I use these terms, the messages might resonate with your inner divine masculine or feminine, or they could relate to someone external in your life. Right now, I'm sensing that many of the messages in this collective reading are especially relevant for the divine feminine collective. One particular download I've received is that there's a divine feminine out there who is not just activating, but also inspiring the masculine energies around her. She has been placed in specific situations, connections, and environments to uplift and motivate these masculine energies in her sphere. It's a beautiful reminder of the impact you can have just by being your authentic self. Your influence may be felt in various contexts, whether in community settings, platonic friendships, or co-working environments. It doesn't have to be romantic. For this particular divine feminine, every divine masculine you've connected with romantically, be it in the past, present, or even those you may encounter in the future, are feeling the energetic activation of those bonds. This is happening regardless of whether there's any physical communication in the 3D world. Imagine this. In the quantum field, you're shining like a lighthouse, radiating unconditional light and love. The ripple effect of your energy is profound, reaching far beyond what you can consciously grasp from a 3D perspective. I'm also picking up that anything you create in your life, whether it's shared with others or kept personal, holds power. If you have passions for art, music, or any hobbies, by pouring your energy into these pursuits, you're inspiring countless others. When you follow your passions, you're making a significant impact, even if you might not realize it right away. What's truly fascinating about this inspiration is that it's occurring on a quantum level. So, while you may not always see the physical manifestations of how you're inspiring others, you might start to notice something incredible. As you dive into your passions or share pieces of yourself with the world, even if it's a solo journey, you're creating a powerful, positive, energetic impact on the entire collective. This influence resonates especially with those closely connected to you in the quantum realm, your soul group or soul family, who share a similar core frequency with you. Now, when it comes to those masculine energies you're inspiring through this quantum ripple effect, many of them are soulmates or part of your soul family, regardless of whether you've connected in this lifetime or are meant to in the future. Each one of you brings your own unique and beautiful soul frequency to this space, and by simply being present for this reading, you're actively participating in co-creating all the messages that come through. All right, let's dive into the card we have here, all tied up in the upright position. I'm picking up a strong energy from someone saying, "I feel so stuck on you," or "I can't get you out of my head." This seems to be a message from a masculine energy who is eager to connect with you or is experiencing some romantic feelings toward you. Remember, at the end of the day, your intuition is your best guide, so take only the messages that truly resonate with you on that deeper level. I'm also sensing the root chakra card in the upright position, indicating that this masculine has been focused on stabilizing himself. He might be trying to make strides in his career or working on his financial foundation. Interestingly, I keep hearing something about school or training, suggesting he could be enrolled in a college or university program, or perhaps he's involved in a work training initiative. It seems he's dedicating a lot of his time, energy, and focus to this journey of self-establishment. It feels like he's in a bit of a bind, as if he's struggled to fully approach or connect with you because he needs to ground or stabilize himself in the physical world first. Next up, we have the contract card. This suggests that he might be navigating some kind of karmic contract in his life. Interestingly, I'm sensing that for many of them, this isn't solely a romantic contract. While a few of you might be dealing with a romantic karmic partner, for the majority, this karmic connection relates more to their community, family, or belief systems. It's a broader issue tied to their personal values and beliefs, not just a love affair. Even if a romantic karmic partner is involved, the core issue is that this person feels trapped in a certain way of thinking or a restrictive belief system within their community. It's almost as if the structure around them is so confining that they feel they can't question it. I know that sounds extreme, but deep down, their soul is starting to awaken and question the status quo, even if they haven't allowed themselves to voice it yet. For some of them, this might revolve around a specific belief system, perhaps their views on life, or feeling trapped in the matrix, as we often say. With the appreciation card reversed over the heart center, paired with anxiety and indecision, also reversed, it's clear that this person is working to release some of the fears that have clouded their heart space. Whatever karmic dynamics have influenced their life, be it rigid belief systems, controlling family members, or limited ways of thinking, these are being cleared out. Interestingly, this transformation isn't occurring through their mind. It's a deep, heart-centered change. They might never have questioned or moved away from these limitations mentally, but it's your ability to open their heart that's softening them, allowing them to embrace new ways of thinking and being. This process appears to be gradual, yet it's leading to a powerful expansion of their energy. With the World card upright, it highlights that this expansion and the positive effect your energy is having on this masculine might be taking place from a distance. Even if you're not in direct communication or connection right now, your focus on self-love and your unique, authentic life is deeply inspiring him on an energetic level. Even if there's no physical communication or the connection feels a bit off, I sense that as this person continues to expand, they'll eventually feel compelled to open a door to a romantic connection with you. The door to romance card upright, placed over the root chakra, which is all about the manifested world, indicates that this energy will lead them toward making a solid, tangible romantic offer, creating a pathway between the two of you. But remember, as I always emphasize, you are the conscious creator of your own life. It's entirely up to you whether to accept this potential offer from this masculine. Trust your intuition and follow what feels right for you. As I reshuffle the cards, I'm curious to see what more can be revealed about this door that might be opening. The appearance of the financial constraints card suggests that the reason this connection hasn't fully opened yet is because this masculine is focusing on stabilizing themselves. This could be related to their job or finances. They might feel a sense of instability or restriction in those areas. I keep hearing that they feel blocked from reaching out or connecting with you right now. For some of you, there may have been a karmic person in this masculine's life actively trying to restrict communication between you two. However, for many, I'm sensing that the blockage was more mental, a barrier that prevented them from connecting with you, often rooted in those karmic patterns they're trying to break free from. These restrictive thought patterns may have even shown up in their physical world. Now, let's dive deeper to see if there's anyone or anything else tied to your energy. The family card has come up, which speaks to kids, opinions, judgment, resolving family stress, and getting support. I'd like to gather more insight on this card. And interestingly, we also have the fear card, indicating themes of darkness, hesitation, insecurity, with a reminder that you are protected. I sense that this message will resonate with a select few, but it's important to share. For the divine feminines tuning in, you may have certain individuals around you, whether they are actual family members or close friends who feel like family, who haven't fully stepped into their own power and are perhaps living in a state of fear. When those around you witness you stepping fully into your power, pursuing your passions, and living a beautifully unconventional life, it can stir up their own fears about doing the same. Only you and your intuition can truly navigate these connections and situations. What I'm sensing for many is that while you might be triggering some fears in those nearby, you are also profoundly inspiring them. Over time, you may notice that even if people seem a bit rattled at first by your empowered energy and bold voice, you're planting seeds that encourage them to embrace their own true potential. You might help them reclaim long-forgotten gifts, abilities, and dreams they've put aside. It's important to remember that transformation often brings an initial wave of fear. This is a message from your guides. Keep moving forward fearlessly. When you feel that inner pull towards something that ignites your spirit, trust your intuition. Take those steps toward your goals, dreams, and desires, even if some around you react with fear or uncertainty as they see you embark on this transformative journey. I'm picking up on the phrase, brand new, which signifies that your energy is radiating a fresh, transformative vibe. It's as if you're stepping into the world as this newly evolved version of yourself, something that might feel unfamiliar to those around you, even though this metamorphosis has been a long time coming. I sense that you've been in a sort of hermit mode, where many people were unaware of the deep changes happening within you. Now, you're ready to shine in your transformed state, and those who have known you in the physical realm for a while might feel like they're seeing you for the first time, like they're encountering a completely new person. This revelation can be shocking, even for those you interact with regularly. It's surprising for them to suddenly feel like they're looking at someone entirely different. Keep in mind that, despite your daily interactions, this blossoming energy within you has been protected during its early stages. You've had a sort of shield around this evolving self, but now it has taken root, stabilized, and is ready to be shared with the world. Embrace this new chapter. It's time to let your light shine. You might be feeling called to share certain gifts, talents, or aspects of your life with the world in a more visible way. If you sense this pull, trust that the time is now. I keep hearing the phrase, "Now is the time." For a long while, you may have felt guided to hold back, to wait, or to keep certain parts of yourself under wraps. But now, it's like you're stepping into a new era where it's time to let your true self shine. You've done the inner work and allowed your growth to happen quietly. And now, those invisible transformations are ready to be seen. I get this vivid image of someone being gently nudged onto a stage. They might be excited, yet not fully prepared, and then someone gives them a little push, throwing them into the spotlight. For some of you, this could be literal. If you've been dreaming of being in the public eye or creating something more prominent, the universe might be urging you into that spotlight. For others, it might be a metaphorical experience where your energy is finally ready to be showcased to the world. Some parts of this journey might feel a bit uncomfortable, but they're also exhilarating and energizing. That passionate pull you're feeling is a sure sign that you're on the right path, even if it feels a little scary and new at times. Embrace this moment. Your time to shine is here. We also have the cards Pause, Chaser, and Material World in play. So let me shuffle the deck again to dig a little deeper into this situation. I sense this is connected to an external person or energy. Now we've drawn Goddess of the Moon, Magician and the Mirror, and Indecision reversed. This suggests that someone is becoming more decisive, especially as they respond to your journey of stepping into your true power and finding balance within yourself. It seems this person has been ignoring their intuition for quite a while, but you've been able to pick up on this intuitively, particularly in how they've been communicating with you. With the third eye chakra reversed sitting on the throat chakra, it indicates that you've sensed their communication style, whether through their tone, the words they chose or avoided, or how often they reached out. There was something in their way of interacting that told you they weren't in touch with their intuition. However, I'm picking up that this person is now reaching a pivotal moment, becoming more decisive and reconnecting with their intuitive side. This transformation is happening because you've made significant, energetic shifts within yourself that have positively influenced them. I'm sensing that this could be another masculine energy for some of you, or it might even be the same person we discussed earlier. For others, it could be someone entirely new. Regardless, this is someone who has been inspired to connect with their intuition because of the way you've boldly embraced your true, divine, feminine power. I feel like you might have grown tired of chasing after this person. If there was a romantic connection, you likely felt like the chaser in the past and may have taken a pause from the relationship. Now, I'm picking up that the dynamic has completely flipped. This person is now energetically and spiritually chasing you. Even if this isn't visible in the physical world yet, know that the energy has shifted dramatically because of the balance you've created within yourself. You've discovered everything you needed or wanted from this person inside yourself. In the past, you might have sought validation, affirmation, or praise from them, feeling like you were always on the hunt for it. But since stepping into your true power, you've turned that dynamic on its head, finding all that you once sought from them within yourself. From this empowered and balanced state, you now have the option to reconnect with this person in a deeper way. I can see windows of opportunity starting to open up because of this significant shift in dynamics. But, as always, the choice is yours. Whether you decide to engage more with this person or set boundaries while connecting with others, it's entirely up to you. For some of you, this may resonate with a twin flame situation, especially considering the classic push-pull, runner-chaser dynamic that often comes into play. When I talk about twin flames, I'm referring to a soul that shares a core frequency identical to yours. For others, this connection might feel more like a high-level soulmate relationship. No matter how you perceive this in the physical realm, you've worked hard to bring your inner world into alignment. Your guides are likely celebrating your achievements because you've made a powerful shift within yourself. This energetic transformation has created a new alignment in the entire situation and dynamic. You've truly reclaimed your power, and there's been an exciting shift where the person who once made you feel like you were chasing them is now pursuing you. With the temple path upright, it's clear you're aligning with a high vibrational timeline. Because of this particular person, likely a masculine energy, is feeling inspired to meet you on that elevated path. However, as I often emphasize in these readings, the guidance for you, divine feminine, is to never lower your vibration for anyone, including this masculine, no matter how deep your connection may be. When you stand boldly and fearlessly aligned with your highest vibrational timeline, allowing things to unfold as they will with others, you ironically inspire them to rise to meet you from that elevated place. It takes immense courage to be the space holder, to occupy that higher timeline while allowing connections to evolve without engaging with them from lower vibrational places. You are an incredible source of inspiration for so many around you, and while this has been highlighted throughout the reading, it's worth repeating. Your impact, though not always visible in the physical realm, is profound and transformative for those around you. The way your energy radiates outward influences not just those closest to you, but also the entire collective. By simply being present, shining your light, and embracing your authentic self, you are contributing to the shift in consciousness across the planet. You play a significant role in the collective awakening happening right now, and your influence should never be underestimated. Even in times when you feel isolated or are facing personal challenges, know that you are energetically shifting and transforming the collective in ways you may not fully realize. Let's dive in with the Burning Heart Love Oracle. This isn't my usual starting deck, but I'm sensing there's a special message waiting for us today. And wow, the first card that comes out is I need to tell you the truth. It's clear someone is very present in your energy and eager to share their feelings with you. As I'm saying that, I also pull the card, I hate seeing you with them. Additionally, I had a card pop up before we officially began that said, you deserve so much better than them. I didn't initially include it since it came out before the reading started, but now it feels highly relevant. This person seems to feel that you might be involved with someone else, which is stirring up some intense emotions for them. Now, whether or not you are actually with someone else is something only you can clarify. You might be dating or exploring other connections, or you could simply be focused on yourself. Regardless, this individual senses a disconnect and is left wondering about your romantic situation. My guides are letting me know that these messages are tailored for a specific group of people. So, if what I'm saying doesn't resonate with you right away, don't worry. There may be insights for you later in this reading. We'll be channeling various energies and information that could connect with different individuals in our collective. As I always emphasize, the main goal of these readings is to help you tap into your own intuition, so take only the messages that resonate with you personally. Now, I'm shuffling the Twin Flame Tarot deck, although this connection may not specifically relate to twin flames. I've found that this deck often offers valuable insights about soul connections in general. The first card that came out is Vibration, Energy, and Positivity. Raise your vibration to attract what you desire. This feels like a message for the person who is currently physically distant from you in the 3D realm. It seems like their spirit guides, and possibly some guides assigned to your connection, are trying to reach out. They're emphasizing that if this person wants to draw you closer and connect with you more consistently, they'll need to elevate their vibration to match yours. They won't be able to force things into place with you in the physical realm because you're currently operating on a deeply intuitive level. You're not just responding to what you see or experience in the material world. Instead, you're tuning into energy and vibration. If this person truly wants to connect with you on a deeper level, they need to raise their own vibration to meet you where you are. If they're not in sync with you energetically, your intuition will naturally guide you away from connecting with them, even if you don't fully understand why. Here's a message for you. You've been doing an amazing job listening to that inner intuitive voice, sensing the energy of those around you, and trusting that guidance. I feel like someone's guides are encouraging you to keep following this path because it's leading you to everything you desire. You're aligning with very high vibrational timelines, but this journey might be something that many people around you don't fully comprehend or appreciate at a conscious level. I keep hearing the word magical. It frequently comes up when we discuss how others perceive you. It's like you're viewed as this enchanting being. People might not fully understand how you do it, but they definitely notice how beautifully your life unfolds and how powerfully things manifest for you. Everything is falling into place. That said, I'm sensing that on a subconscious level, you might be picking up on reactions from others that could be affecting your energy and mindset. A key insight I've been receiving over the weekend, even before this reading, is that sometimes the thoughts you have may not actually belong to you. When certain ideas or distractions pop into your head that feel off or lower in vibration, it's possible you're picking them up telepathically from your surroundings or from collective thought forms around you. This means you might be picking up on groupthink patterns from your family, community, or culture, which can lead to lower vibrational thoughts or ideas surfacing in your mind. The word tense comes to mind here. When this occurs, you might feel a kind of emotional or even physical tension as a result. That's why so much of your work right now focuses on releasing tension and cultivating a sense of ease. Whether it's in your life overall or within your body, through practices like yoga, stretching, movement, or breathwork. These activities help you let go of physical tension and return to your natural state of relaxation. You can also create a sense of ease in your environment by incorporating it into your daily rituals and routines. This is essential because it helps you align more consciously with the energy of ease, which is connected to the overall flow of your goals, dreams, and desires unfolding in harmony. The more you can maintain this feeling of ease by releasing tension, the more you'll attune yourself to higher vibrations. When you pick up on those lower vibrations, you'll be able to recognize them more quickly and easily. You'll just know, this doesn't resonate with my true self. It's not mine. It's coming from somewhere outside of me. Often, these are limiting beliefs or thought patterns that others around you hold. Beliefs you've already let go of in your own life. So don't be too hard on yourself if you find certain lower vibrational thoughts or limiting beliefs creeping into your mind. Often, these thoughts are telepathically picked up from those around you or your environment. The key is to stay aware of this and not react to every thought that comes to you. Instead, pause and ask yourself, how does this feel at my core? Does it resonate with my journey and my true self? Or is it a limiting belief or fear I'm picking up from someone else? I'm also sensing that as you boldly walk your path and share your truth, you're creating things in your life. Whether it's a relationship, a family, a home, a career, or a business. Whatever it is you're building, there might be people reacting with fear because what you're doing is so powerful and different from what they're accustomed to. You might feel these fear-based reactions telepathically, as if they're thoughts appearing in your mind or emotions you're suddenly experiencing. Again, it's essential to discern which thoughts, feelings, and energies are truly yours and which ones are influenced by others. Developing strong energetic boundaries and honing your ability to differentiate between what belongs to you and what doesn't will be a powerful tool for you moving forward. Keep moving forward with courage as you create, live, and align with your true self at your core. We also have the card Union. Reconciliation, eternal love, your time has come. It feels like something significant is coming into focus for you. While this may look different for everyone, many of you may find it's related to love and romance. There's a sense that something ancient and spiritually powerful is starting to emerge. For those of you exploring romantic connections, this could signal a powerful union state with a soulmate who resonates deeply with you on a spiritual level. I keep hearing the phrase union windows, suggesting that a literal window of opportunity may be opening up soon, making it easier for you to enter a union state with one of these profound soul connections, especially if that's something you've been desiring or manifesting. Intuitively, you might already be sensing this shift. We also have the card Observe, social media, fascination, curiosity, watching from a distance. This feels linked to someone who feels the urge to share a truth with you, particularly someone who may not have liked the idea of you being with someone else. Whether this is happening literally or not, their spirit guides are subtly advising them. I sense that this isn't a conscious realization for most, but their guides are working to help them raise their vibration to meet yours if they want to connect with you. In the meantime, you might feel a natural pull away from this person, as if something just isn't clicking. Connecting with them physically might feel like an uphill battle. And when that happens, it's often a sign that your intuition and guides are gently steering you away for now. This disconnection can serve as a nudge for the other person to dive into their own healing and introspection, encouraging them to elevate their vibration to meet yours instead of you lowering yours to accommodate them. Your guides want you to know that this theme isn't limited to love and romance, even if it resonates that way during this reading. It applies to friendships, family dynamics, and all types of relationships. You may find yourself feeling spiritually or intuitively disconnected from those who don't vibrate at your frequency. Rather than resisting this process, try to embrace it. Allow yourself to align with those who match your energy and vibration. Let those who aren't able to connect with you on a physical level focus on their inner work so they can raise their vibration, while you continue to shine brightly in your own energy. This is a significant theme emerging for those of us leading the way in the ascension process and helping humanity raise its collective vibration. If this message resonates with you, recognize that you play a crucial role in what's unfolding on a spiritual level. In the unseen realms, your personal choices, standing in your power, speaking your truth, and trusting your intuition in every moment, create a ripple effect that reaches far beyond what you can consciously see or measure. Your choices are making a tremendous impact on the collective. You are a truly powerful being. Whoever you are, your presence alone can shift the energy of a room simply by walking in. Your energy has a profound influence on your surroundings. It might sound a bit unusual, but there have been moments when your mood has seemingly affected the weather. For instance, if you felt stormy or down, you might have noticed the rain follow suit. On the flip side, when you uplift your mood and clear your energy, it often feels like the weather clears up around you. I understand this might not resonate with everyone, and it doesn't happen all the time. Yet, it highlights how your energy creates a powerful ripple effect, significantly influencing people, spaces, and environments in ways that might surprise you. I'm also picking up that you're inspiring more people than you might consciously realize. Many who feel motivated by you may not reach out to let you know, and this inspiration isn't limited to those you've had romantic connections with. It extends to individuals from your past, platonic friends, former colleagues, classmates, family members, and acquaintances. Anyone who hears about or senses the positive changes in your life feels a deep sense of inspiration from your journey. As I received that download, I pulled a couple of cards, and one that stands out is the Knight of Swords energy. It's fascinating because this same card showed up in the last reading as well, where it was associated with masculine energy. While we often label these energies as divine masculine and divine feminine, remember that we all carry a balance of both within us. However, these labels can also apply to external people or situations, so take them as they resonate with your personal experience. For many of you, especially those resonating as divine feminines, I'm sensing a masculine energy that's eager to move forward with you at lightning speed. This energy feels quite impulsive, and it might be coming from the same person who expressed frustration about seeing you with someone else. Their eagerness to communicate reflects a strong desire to act quickly, reminiscent of the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's almost as if this person is feeling restless and impatient, both with themselves and the situation. It feels like they've been in a state of pause for a while. Perhaps you haven't heard from them in some time, and they seemed distant and unresponsive. But now, it's as if they've gone from complete stillness to wanting to charge ahead all of a sudden. You'll know how this energy connects with your situation, but that's what I'm picking up. With the Four of Cups in reverse, it seems this person once came across as apathetic or stagnant, giving off a lukewarm vibe about you or your connection. That's how it looked in the physical realm, at least. However, I'm hearing from the guides that this behavior stemmed from their fear, which held them back subconsciously. They were afraid of coming on too strong or revealing their true emotions, so instead they seemed indifferent or disconnected for a while. But now, with the Seven of Pentacles upright, they're navigating a more complex dynamic. On one hand, there's a sense of impatience and restlessness, pushing them to act quickly and seize an opportunity. Yet, on the other hand, they also want to invest time and energy into this connection for the long haul. It's like they're feeling an urge to lock something in with you that they can nurture emotionally and energetically over time. They truly want to see this grow and flourish. Let's see if I can gather more insights about what's unfolding. With the Observe card, it appears this person is finding ways to keep tabs on you, whether that's through social media, mutual friends, or asking others about you. They definitely have their eyes on you right now. We also have the Outcome card, which highlights resolutions, conclusions, and endings. Rest assured, you're heading toward a resolution. This could involve someone from your past with whom you never found closure, particularly if there's a romantic history between you. This person is eager to see things through with you. They want to establish something solid that they can nurture over the long term. Their determination to make this happen is strong right now. Then we have the balance card, representing yin and yang, darkness and light. It's essential to stay centered in your higher self. Interestingly, this card made an appearance earlier as a hint at the bottom of the deck, signaling a significant message about balance. It suggests that you and this person complement each other perfectly, perhaps even counterbalancing one another. You may be quite different in some ways, but they feel you bring a vital sense of emotional balance to their life. When they're with you, or communicating with you, they sense that emotional equilibrium, which is incredibly valuable to them. The word softer is coming through strongly. They feel they can express a softer, warmer side emotionally with you, something that seems to come more naturally than it does with anyone else. Even when reflecting on past connections, they realize they've never felt this open, warm, and emotionally vulnerable toward a feminine energy, especially if you resonate as the divine feminine in this context. We also have the surrender card, which speaks to detachment, trust, and the willingness to free fall into the unknown, believing that everything will work out. This message is especially for you, divine feminine. Your ego or human self might be tempted to act on the intuitive nudges you've been receiving about this person. I sense you may be picking up on their restless energy, almost feeling their impulsiveness, and it could be impacting you. This creates an interesting connection to where we started this reading, with the reminder to be cautious about acting on the energy others are telepathically sending your way. It's crucial to discern what's yours and what's theirs. The surrender card carries a powerful message for you. Stay focused on your own journey. Remain aligned with the high vibrational timeline you've committed to. Surrender the need to control the outcomes and avoid being influenced to jump in impulsively. Instead, embrace a state of ease, flow, and surrender. This is what truly keeps you aligned with your divine feminine power. By doing so, you become a magnet for manifesting the highest vibrational outcomes, not only in this specific connection, but also in your life as a whole. Staying in that flow and surrender mode is an art, and you've been mastering it. It goes against the grain of what society typically teaches us, which is why it's so important to be gentle with yourself. Take a moment to celebrate how far you've come, especially on your spiritual journey. Your energy has expanded dramatically. You've become a powerful force in the spiritual realm, able to shift the energy of a room just by your presence. That's a true testament to the inner work you've done, actively releasing limiting beliefs, old patterns, and healing your energy. You've truly elevated yourself spiritually and energetically. There is a reason for this. The unfolding of your life purpose is taking a turn for the better, and your energy is required to fuel that new life. For now, I'm going to read from the Rumi Oracle card, Beyond the Threshold of Fear. The guidebook says, "Enter the lion's jungle." Don't think about getting hurt. Fearful thoughts are phantoms of the mind. No one is harmed in this jungle. Everything is compassion and love. It is your fear holding you back, like a bar behind the door. Rumi continues by saying, "After so long, you are changing your relationship to fear. No more shall it hold you in its thrall. You are becoming able to observe it, to witness it, even to have compassion for it rather than resistance. Push and pull, one step forward and a half step back. It has been this way for so long, and yet you have endured. Yes, you are winning the race, brave one, and fear is left to fizzle out. Oh, what a spiritual marathon you have been running, and now the end is in sight. This oracle comes with spiritual guidance for you. You have broken through a self-imposed barrier of fear that held you back from taking the steps you are now taking or are about to take. These steps may feel strange, new, uncertain, and exciting. Your mind might not have received the memo that a fear-based existence is no longer in operation for you. It may need a loving, tender, and firm update that the relationship you have with fear is now rather different. You are the witness, not the victim. Trust in your vision without the murky filter of fear. It is sharp and clear, and you can now see what is meant for you, what is true for you, and what is beckoning you forward. Take the running leap. There is no darkness in the light for you anymore, only life, living free and clear. This is the cloak of Christ. I'm just going to read a little from the guidebook here. In the school of humanity, when you become intimate with God, you reside on the King's throne and teach the angels the nature of the divine. The guidebook also mentions there is a person, place, thing, or belief that has become like a manacle around your wrist or an iron ball or leg iron, preventing you from moving forward with the grace you have earned spiritually. You are being empowered here to shed that. Don't hesitate. Let yourself be cloaked in the Christ energy and receive the spiritual assistance you deserve. There is a reason for this. The unfolding of your life purpose is taking a turn for the better, and your energy is required to fuel that new life. If this video resonated with you and you crave more, interact with the content. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Magnetize Official. Share these words with anyone who might find comfort and inspiration.